Hi guys, so today I am so excited to be trying this product out. I was controlling myself from not trying it out before doing this video. It was really hard because I bought this little gadget. It is the Shark FlexStyle Air Styling and Drying System. And you guys, I was receiving so many ads for this product. It was insane. So then I finally caved in. I decided to go online and to check if there was any around me in the stores, right? And we don't have a lot in Canada. So I saw it, it was at Canadian Tire. And then like every 5 minutes, not even, it was selling. So then I was like, oh, I have to buy one before it sells out. And let me tell you, I bought it on time because it sold out completely all around the Canadian Tires everywhere. And I didn't want to wait like 4 weeks to get it. So now we have it and we can finally try it on. I have been wanting a Dyson for so long. But listen, in Canada, it is literally $800 Canadian, and this is way too expensive. So this one total for, all of these attachments that you see here, it was $400 with taxes Canadian in the stores, which is pretty amazing, to be honest, because you save more than half considering the taxes. So there is like a little packaging explaining to you guys if you bought one, if you want to buy one. There's a little guide in here. We're just gonna freestyle it, I think, and these safety instructions. So in the box, that's what it looks like. I've never used anything like this. So this is a very beginner, like trying styling tools in the hair. My hair is very straight as well. I have a hard time having curls in my hair. So we're gonna see if this is gonna do something to my hair. And my hair is pretty long as well and thin. So keep that in mind. We've got the attachments, which they are really nice color. I feel like they're pretty neutral and they fit with pretty much everything. The barrels with the Kowanda technology. I can't drop this because let me tell you, this is expensive. So they are pretty big, but my hair is long like I told you guys. So this is going to be pretty good for me. It is... Honestly, it's not even that heavy because I have my other like $20 air dryer and my other air dryer is more heavy than this one. So it's pretty good. This is the first time. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this thing. It's so fancy. Like I've never owned anything so fancy in my life. For my hair, oh my god. Okay girl is pretty cool. You have this long barrel. You can touch the little lock here and then you can turn it and then it's gonna lock and it's not gonna move anymore. So there is multiple things on this device before I use it. There is the on button that earlier I was trying to press on after I plugged it in and it wasn't working. And at the bottom, there's like a red little thingy with test buttons and I had to play with both of them with the air dryer on before it started. I was getting honestly scared. I didn't want it to not work. And I have spent so much money on this. So that got me scared. So I don't know, I'll be trying it out. And if ever there's anything wrong, I'll tell you guys in the comments because honestly, I haven't tried it for long enough to even know if there's gonna be any problems with it. But there is some heat settings here. So this little red button here, and then there is the fan settings. So there's 3 settings on each and there is a cold button as well. Be careful when you're holding it. I was holding it earlier, like really at the bottom because the controls are here and then the air was coming from here. So you don't want to block that because it might damage the air dryer by itself. Also this, I've seen in other videos that you can remove it to clean the filters. It's just harder than let's say the Dyson one that I've seen online. Without further ado, let's turn this bad boy on to see the noise that it makes. So, second, and the third. It dries pretty fast. I mean, already it's still like 50% damp, I would say, and I just started it. And before the video, I went in the shower to like, wet my hair as much as possible. So I think they say like 70% wet, but I still want to try it to see if it works with the attachments. So to put the brush on, there is this little lock right here. So you push it down and then you just put it up there and then it is ready to go. The brush was drying my hair so quickly. so quickly. The only thing is it's pulling on my hair a lot. So every time I'm going to be using it, I'm going to have to like, you know, remove the hair because it's going to become kind of disgusting. But overall, I really love that one. It's like my hair, it's like dry. It's almost dry instantly and I barely did anything. These two little ones right here, we're getting there. Okay, this is not 80% though. Let's try the other one for that. Okay, so... All right, so I'm gonna start with this side, okay? So I have this little teeny tiny, oh my God, this is the moment of truth, guys, okay. Okay, so I need the arrows to go the other way, this way. So we're gonna start with this side and we're gonna put it on. It gets really hot. Oh my God, this is the first girl I've had in any years. Oh my God. Hello? Oh my God. Okay. This is so cute. I'm gonna have to do like probably way smaller portions. So this is extremely hot. That's what I noticed. And if you leave it too long, it probably will burn your hair. That's one thing that I've never heard in any videos because it's hot. Like it's really, really hot. But honestly, it's really cool. Okay, so let's try the other one. I'm doing something wrong for sure. So let's try it again. It did work, but I don't think it was 80% dry. So let me try again. This is a beach spray. All right, so with the spray, as you can see, it will stay a little bit better. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it. So I put a little bobby pin here to keep it up. So we're going to do the same thing with this one. I already did one side and then we have this side to go, and I have a few things to say that I noticed while drying my hair with it. Okay, everything is pinned and we're gonna wait till everything is dried down, very cool. And the reason why is because my hair is very particular. It is a very straight. And at the moment, at the top and everything else, it is not damaged. It is my natural hair and it is truly hard to hold a curl. So if I was gonna do my hair on a day-to-day basis with this, I would pin it and then wait till everything is cooled down before I would take them down. And the reason why is because it's not gonna hold. Like nothing holds on my hair, so we're gonna give it a chance. All right, so I have a few things to say about this FlexStyle Air Styler hair dryer, whatever. I love that it turns down like this because it is so much easier. It's way lighter than a normal air dryer and it's not as hard to hold it and to go into different areas. Like I don't have to like go all around and like extend my arm very long. The airflow is really nice. There is 3 different airflow, which I love. The first one is very slow. If you want to diffuse your hair, it's very perfect and there's not too much like heat coming out if you don't want too much heat coming out. Nothing to say about that. For the heat settings, the 3rd setting, which is the hottest, is very hot. My ears were getting so red, as you saw while I was, you know, styling my hair and everything. So be careful, don't place it too near your scalp because it literally will burn your scalp, which make sure to put heat protectant before even doing this, because even though it is says to be very gentle on the hair, it might damage your hair and you don't want that to happen. So the other thing they say when you are styling your hair with their air styler and these barrels, they say to hold it for 20 seconds with the hottest setting, and then you shut the cool button for 10 seconds. What I noticed is that the cool button doesn't get cool all the way until 10 seconds after you started pressing on the button. So it's gonna take a while before it gets cool. So I would say that instead of holding it for 10 seconds, I would hold it for 20 seconds. And for my hair in particular, I would hold the barrel on my hair for 30 seconds instead of 20, because my hair is just so fine and so straight. So we're giving it a chance. Other than that, the co-and-dot technology that is in these barrels is just so great. I tried with the beach spray right before putting it on this, and the hair is too heavy for the co-and-dot technology to pick up your hair. So be careful with the amount of moisture you have in your hair while putting it with this, because it's not gonna hold, it's gonna fall. I had some pieces that were falling on the side because this wet the hair too much. So just water versus product that is a beach spray to have some waves and stuff, the water is going to work better because there's no heaviness to it when it is going around the barrel. So I would just put water, put all of your products while your hair is extremely wet, dry it down to 80% like they say, and then go around with the barrel, because it's not gonna work. Like it's gonna be choppy and a bunch of stuff. So we'll see what are the results later on. For the brushes, these brushes are really big. So if you have longer hair, it's gonna be amazing for you. If you have shorter hair, it might not give you the volume that you want, or, you know, it's not gonna be small enough to go if you have like a little fringe right here. Like it might not work because it's like literally bigger than my forehead. Like, look, this is my forehead, this is the brush. So you need to have longer hair to use this attachment on the front. I'm sure that Shark are going to come out with other attachments that are smaller than this one for sure. It would be nice if the brush was almost this size or in between, you know, so it would be smaller. These bristles, I love. Like, I love the plastic ones and kind of like the boar ones on the sides. I don't know if it's boar, but I'm assuming. It's making my hair super silky and super soft. To be honest, with this brush right here and the other brush, any brush that is an attachment here, when you are using it, hold your air styler from the top right here, because it is pulling a lot. If you're pulling from here at the bottom, this is gonna twist a little bit. Like, it's not perfect. I was pulling like this a little bit, and then I could feel a little bit of movement, and I'm like, oh, like I stopped, and then I put my hand at the top right here so it wouldn't break, because this thing switches and it flips. So if you go down with the bottom, it might break your device, and with the price, you wouldn't want to break it. The other thing with these bristles that I just noticed is that I passed on my hair and like it's pulling a lot. So now the bristles, the boar bristles, are kind of like not straight anymore. It's doing like like this a little bit. So like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's not as straight anymore. And I was using it like this. So the bottom ones are like flickered a little bit, like they're not as straight anymore. And this is the first time that I'm using it. So I don't know with the amount of time I'm gonna use it. Is it gonna break? We don't know, because I haven't been using it for enough time to know. So the lash attachment, I didn't use it. So I guess I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna pin it. There you go. You have to hear the click, and then you're good to go. So it's secure, it's secure. So I'm just putting this attachment. I like this. If you wanna use a regular brush, if you wanna do a blowout of yourself or whatever, this is gonna be great. It's good. I mean, it's just to, you know, put the airflow to a specific place. It does work. The only thing is this attachment is a little tiny bit wobbly, little bit, like, you can hear it a little bit. So if you're pushing it against your brush, it's not great. So when I'm using it with both of my hands, as you saw. So I'm keeping it like this, let's say, and I'm pushing with this hand. I know some people like to use only one hand. I just use both of my hands because I'm uncoordinated in those areas. So I need both my hands to do something. So even with long nails, it is long nail friendly, if you were wondering. Also, like I told you guys before, I was scared because at first it wasn't working. I was opening it, I was putting it on, it was plugged in the wall, and it wasn't working. As you can see, I had to play with those things before it could work. With test, reset, and I was like, damn, this sucks. The wire's pretty long, which is nice. It's not short like other hairdryer, which is really annoying. So we're gonna start with the bottom. Okay, so you see the difference. This one I only used water, and this one I used a little bit of spray, and it kind of messed up. Like, we can see the difference. So it's pretty cool, honestly. I need some practice. I've made a few mistakes along the way. I'm more happy with this side because I did it after and I didn't use as much beach spray. I was trying so hard to go against my natural hair that I put a lot of product and then it would mess up. So overall, the curl is very beautiful. You can have great results if you're using it properly. Obviously, I didn't use it properly. So literally, this is the first time ever that I've had this hair on my head. I've never had curls like this in my life. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's so different. I feel like I like it so much, you guys. I'm like, ooh, am I a different woman? Oh my God. Okay. I feel like if I had to do it again for the first time, I would take smaller portions of hair. Like, I feel like even though my portions were like this big, it was still too big because my hair is super, super long. So when it's longer, then you take smaller portions and then it would work better. But overall, I love the FlexStyle. I feel like it works really well. If you have really, really healthy hair and you're expecting it to look like exactly like every single TikTok, every single girl that is using it, if you're never putting heat in your hair, if you're never doing anything with your hair, like literally the only thing you do is French braids and like you don't even put hair dryers in it, it's not gonna give you the results you want, and the curl might even die off in 10 minutes. And it's totally normal. It's just you have to like either put less product and then build your way up. You have to, your hair is too healthy. It's too soft. It's too like baby. Like my hair is like baby. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to like the video, comment down below, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel for some content every single week on beauty, lifestyle, reviews, and a lot more. So thank you so much guys for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will definitely see you in the next one.